Hello guys, once again here, Sports Podcast, Nebraska here. Cause the schedule is out for the bowl games, and I am not be more about outraged about who got number one. So as you're seeing on your screen right now, the college football playoff, the Rose Bowl game, 2 versus 3 was Oklahoma versus Georgia. I agree with Georgia being number 3. I'm okay with Oklahoma being at number 2, though I think they really deserve the number 1 seed. And then I gotta say on the Sugar Bowl, I'm not happy that Alabama got in there, but Clemson I'm kind of okay with, but not too happy about it. Definitely not too thrilled here. But then, Alabama, their most impressive win was against LSU and Mississippi State. Mississippi State lost to Ole Miss. LSU lost to Troy. Then you had Ohio State in the picture, who lost to Iowa, but beat Penn State, Michigan State, Wisconsin. Who's more impressive? You gotta say that Alabama's loss against Auburn, yeah, maybe it's impressive, but I don't like it. It is not what I like to see. I don't like how they give it to Alabama. Celebration Bowl, Grambling versus North Carolina A&T. R&L Carriers, New Orleans Bowl, Troy, North Texas. Auto Nation Gear Bowl, Western Kentucky, Georgia State, Las Vegas Bowl, Boise State versus Oregon, the Gildan, New Mexico Bowl, which I skipped over, Marshall in Colorado State, Raycom Media, Camellia Bowl, Middle Tennessee, Arkansas State. Cherubundy, Tart, Cherry, Boca, Rayton Bowl, Archon, and Florida Atlantic. DXL Frisco Bowl, Louisiana Tech, and SMU. Bad Boy Mowers, Gasparilla Bowl, Temple versus Florida International. Bahamas Bowl, UAB and Ohio, UAB in their first year back. And then famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Central Michigan, Wyoming, Birmingham Bowl, Texas Tech versus South Florida, Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl, San Diego State Army, Dollar General Bowl, Appalachian State versus Toledo, Hawaii Bowl, Fresno State and Houston, Zaxby's Heart of Dallas Bowl, Utah and West Virginia. Quick Lane Bowl, Duke versus Northern Illinois. Cactus Bowl, Kansas State versus UCLA. Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Southern Miss, Florida State. And I like this matchup now. New Era Pine Stripe Bowl, Iowa versus Boston College. I like that matchup pretty good. I kind of like it. And Foster Farms Bowl, Arizona versus Purdue. Academy Sports and Outdoor Texas Bowl, Texas versus Missouri. Now we're starting to get into the better bowls and the New Year's Six bowls. Here's where they come in to play. Right here. Military Bowl presented by Northrop Grumman. Virginia versus Navy. Camping World Bowl, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma State. The Alamo Bowl, Stanford, TCU. San Diego Country Credit Union Holiday Bowl, Washington State and Michigan State. Belk Bowl, Wake Forest, Texas A&M. Sun Bowl, NC State and Arizona State. the Franklin American Mortgage, Music City Bowl, Kentucky, and Northwestern. The Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl, Utah State versus New Mexico State. Here is a New Year's Six game, Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, USC and Ohio State. Now, TaxSlayer Bowl, Louisville, Mississippi State. AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Iowa State and Memphis. PlayStation Fiesta Bowl, another New Year's Six game, Washington, Penn State. Then you got the Capital One Orange Bowl, Miami and Wisconsin, which is again a New Year's Six bowl. And then you got the Outback Bowl, Michigan and South Carolina. Then one of our final New Year's Six game, UCF and Auburn, as well as the Citrus Bowl presented by Overton's, Notre Dame and LSU. Now, those are all your bowl games. The first bowl game is December 16th, which is 11 days from now. So, I'm going to give you those games for my picks. And then I'll finish this episode up. So, in the Celebration Bowl, I do not have an idea who... I barely even know who those teams are. But it sounds like Grambling is a pretty good team, so I'm going to give it to Grambling. And I don't know a bunch about these teams. And then in the New Orleans Bowl, Troy versus North Texas, with the win for over LSU, I gotta pick Troy there. The AutoNation Cure Bowl, I'm gonna go ahead pick Western Kentucky. Las Vegas Bowl, Boise State, Oregon. Boise State's gonna have this one, to be honest. The Gildan New Mexico Bowl, I feel like going for Colorado State here. And then you got the Breakum Media Camellia Bowl, Middle Tennessee, Arkansas State. I'm going to give this one to Arkansas State. So, there again, there's your two big games, the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl. And then January 8th will be the championship. So, I'm going to say this once again, and I'm going to say this, give you my opinion on who's going to win these games on the semifinals. Every episode I do to preview the bowl games ahead. So, in this first part, I'm going to pick Alabama over Clemson. Here's why. I do, and you may be saying, like, why do you like that? Because you just didn't like Alabama, that Alabama got in. But you're okay with Clemson being the number one seed. Why did I say that? Well, you got Alabama losing. Here's the kind of good side for Alabama over Iowa. Over Ohio State. Alabama lost at Auburn, who, like, has never lost a game when they are hosting. So they would be kicked in the butt at Alabama, being honest. And I think they're better than Clemson because Clemson lost to Syracuse. I mean, do you guys see my point? I think you guys do. So I pick Alabama to win, and I'm picking Oklahoma or Georgia. They've been number one in my rankings so long. They'll stay in the number one. They would have been number one in my play. They are the number one in my rankings. Once again, I'll probably release my rankings sometime, but I'm still working on them. because I haven't had a lot of time. But till next time, peace out.